Jay here at Volo Museum Auto Sales. I got my grandson Max, and we're going to show you a beautiful 1963 Corvette Roadster. Look at the colors, the white with the red and the red lines and the knockoffs and the side pipes. And guess what? It's a 340 horsepower with a 4-speed, 370 gears in the back, power brakes, power windows, frame off restored, 2 tops. It's a fantastic car. Go to volocars.com. You can see 200 fantastic cars. Each one will have a price tag and a monthly payment attached to it, including this one right here.
Let's go for a spin.
All right. So this was restored 20 years ago. I got a stack of paperwork I took home one night sitting in front of TV. I read all the papers, full body off frame restoration. We have pictures of it, just a frame 20 years ago, and it looks beautiful today. The headlights open and close. I just tried them. 63 has the indentation in the hood, and it's the only year with the simulated grates. They're in excellent shape. Cross flag is beautiful in the front and the side. All this fiberglass work is beautiful, straight, looks really sharp, clean, nice bright white. They call it ermine white. Door shuts beautifully. I don't see any damage or cracking or issues. All this is real nice. Now it has very faint, like they all do, very faint line where the top sits on there and rubs a little bit. I'd say it's one of the better ones I've seen though. This could be an original piece of chrome. This is new and sparkling. That's sparkling. Correct antenna. All the paint, the fiberglass is beautiful right here. All of this super nice, clean. All these gaps are really nice. Fits beautifully. Again, 20 years old. That says a lot. If they did something shady, it would start to show up over time. If it hasn't shown up in 20 years, it's not going to. Door shuts beautifully. Door handles. The mirror with the little bow tie, that's all sparkling. This probably original, has a few little freckles, but 8 out of 10. Windshield's crystal clear. That was replaced. Everything lines up real nice. The bumpers are shiny chrome. Those were replaced at the time of restoration. It has side pipes. Sounds great. I just fired this up to pull it in here, and I just love that sound. Shifting those gears, going down the road on a nice Sunday morning. Awesome. Radial redline tires. They're BF Goodrich. Reproduction knockoff wheels. This car is just unbelievable. Let's open it up. I'm going to show you that 340 horse motor and that eye-popping red interior. But real quick, everything in the back looks really sharp too. The tail lights, bumpers, looks good. So obviously there's no trunk to open, but again, just admire how beautiful this car is. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon to be notified as videos are posted. So when they restored it, the car was apart. They did the jams, replaced the weather strips, the sill plates. And there's that red interior. It looks brand new. The door panels, armrests, the locks, the little vent window crank, gorgeous. Straight, bright red. The whole interior is one color red too. I've seen cars where it's all multi-shades of red. So the correct 63 gauges with the cone in the middle, all very nice and clean. It does have the 6500 red line. That's correct for a 340 horse. Both dash pads are replaced on either side. Everything down the middle is looking really good. Does have a clock. Seems to be right twice a day. It has a Wunderbar radio. That I did not try, but it's all there and clean and correct, not beat up. Glove box door has some light scratches in it, but it's very nice. And it's not wanting to pop open for me. Pictures of that on our website. Interior, oh, there it goes, magic. New glove box liner, light works. This is our inspection sheet that will go with the car. So interior lights work, nice bright red carpet under these reproduction mats. All looks great. Does have some red seat belts. The center console section's very good. It's got some wear on it. Very desirable option, power windows. This is actually a Hurst shifter, and they use the original style handle and ball, so it looks stock, but I'm pretty certain the receipt said it was a Hurst shifter. They recushioned the seats, so they're nice and firm, no wrinkles, looking really nice. Again, all one shade of red, all looking sharp. Now behind us, there's a receipt where the actual top frame, you paid $1,000 way back when. They had the whole top frame restored. It was probably sandblasted, painted, and then in addition to that, had a black convertible top, all new weather strips all installed. So it's a restored top. You can see all the nice red carpet. Interior light works way at the back. And it has the nice wood-grained style steering wheel. The mirror looks good. Visors were replaced. The chrome coming up the pillars, nice and shiny. Very nice interior. So they had a 250 horsepower, a 300 horsepower, and a 340 horsepower. This is the 340 horse. Has the aluminum intake on top. That's factory. The 340 horsepower cars came with the finned valve covers. This has stock manifolds, correct air cleaner. Everything looks nice, clean, tidy. Power brakes was an option. From up here, you can see that the bushings are nice and clean. It was all apart. And then the cooling system's been upgraded with an aluminum radiator, with the shroud, the clutch fan. Everything else looks correct. It appears to have a correct carburetor with the right choke and the tube, the right fuel filter. Someone did put a chrome alternator on there. And then the expansion tank is here, has spring clamp battery cables, the battery's in the right place. The numbers on the front of the motor do match the car. The dates and codes are correct. Washer bottles over there. And then behind us is the restored hardtop. I wrote in my ad, yeah, we do get them once in a while with a hardtop. Never do you see them restored. Usually they go with the car, but they're not restored. This is painted slick. All the trim, shiny. All the weather strips are new and soft. The headliner was replaced. All the inside trim looks like it was painted. The rear window appears to be in very good shape. So to have a restored hardtop, that's pretty cool. You put it on the car, it changes the whole look of the car. And then, of course, in the summer, you leave the convertible. And Michael's going to take you for a ride. I'm jealous on this one. Shifting those gears, hearing those pipes, I love that. We'll see you in a minute.
Everybody, a super sweet vet here today. 327 rated at 340 horsepower under the hood. Muncie 4-speed manual, and this thing's set up real nice too. Had a chance to loop it around the block. Really digging the setup on the clutch, and this shifter just clicks right into place. Very nice tight setup, very user friendly. Really cool car, you know, for something that was done up 20 years ago. It was when it had a full restoration on it. This thing is just gorgeous, and it performs fantastic. Really nice sounding exhaust, of course, with the side pipes. Can never beat that. And yeah, started up pretty easy. Just a few taps on the gas and a little crank, and that's it. But let's listen to those side pipes. Yeah, really nice clean idle, great sounding exhaust, and just a heck of a lot of fun to drive. You can see even our clock is working here. We got good oil pressure, it's up to temperature, and the gas gauge works, and it is showing a charge as well. So, oops, it looks like we missed our opportunity for traffic. I was checking things out. The radio does work, horn, It does have power windows as well. And it has two tops also. So it has a soft top that is in the back, and then it has a fully restored hard top as well. It's only about 15 degrees today Fahrenheit. We didn't have a chance to put the top on, so the heater is on and working. But yeah, here we go. Let's see what she's got. All right, and only about not even halfway in the throttle, so there's definitely a lot more where that came from. But she is happy and healthy and an absolute pleasure to drive. I just can't get over the way that the clutch and shifter feel on this one. It is really a very nice experience, especially comparing to driving a lot of other cars that we get here in the museum. This one does stand out. So fantastic as far as that goes. Our shop went over this car top to bottom. We did have a service bill of about $2,500 on it. We did some things like a couple trim pieces on this one. We also did things like replaced the brake master cylinder, as well as several other things. You see a very nice crisp downshift there, and then pop it into third effortlessly. I'm really liking this one, guys. Go ahead and schedule a test drive. If you don't take my word for it, just contact our sales department and they'll be more than happy to arrange that for you. But other than that, get on our website and check out all the details and pictures at volocars.com.
Okay, so was body off the frame restored? Underneath is very nice. I also wanted to point out right here on the other side, there's a chip in the paint, probably from when they were putting the hardtop on and off. It's a bit tricky. Takes two people and you have to be careful. So we have pictures of the bare frame. I already told you all the suspension, steering was rebuilt, upgraded sway bar. The shocks look pretty recent. The brakes were redone. The emergency brakes hooked up. There's no exhaust under there because it's coming out each side of the car. Looking up at the bottom of the motor, it's clean. There's some dents in the oil pan, but it's clean. It's Chevy orange. Muncie 4-speed transmission. 370 posi gears in the back. So yeah, this thing's really going to rip around town. It's going to be a lot of fun for somebody. The looks, the sound, just a few days it's been sitting around here. I've heard people just say, wow, that car is gorgeous, even amongst all the other beautiful cars. Go to volocars.com. Salesmen will help answer your questions, including how to get this Corvette to your driveway. If you need help with financing, they can help with that too. Thanks for watching.